Third quarter fundraising reports are starting to come in, and we're seeing some candidates that are absolutely crushing it in the fundraising. Adam Frisch, Lauren Boebert's opponent, raised more than $3 million in the third quarter, and that is a huge haul. But sometimes numbers can be a little bit deceiving, even when they're accurate numbers. We saw this with Ted Cruz in 2018. We saw it with Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell in 2020 and 2022. All their opponents, these Democrats, raising huge sums of money, even more than their Republican incumbent opponents, but the money didn't help because the money wasn't actually coming from people in the state who were able to vote for these people. So just because you see somebody raising a ton of money doesn't necessarily mean that they've got it in the bag. But that brings me to our next question. This is a question from Weston Gale 5899. Hey Farron, love your videos, my man. Well, thank you very much. I had a quick question for you. It's kind of a random one, but do you think that it's worth it for someone from Arizona to be donating money to a campaign like Lucas Kunce in Missouri? I ask because I really like Lucas and I think he is an extremely strong candidate, but Missouri is a deep red, and I'm just not sure if my money can actually help him or not. Just let me know your opinion and I will make my own independent decision. That's awesome. I love that. Like, let me know what you think, but I'm not going to I'm not going to do what you tell me to do one way or the other. I just want to know. I love that. Thank you so much. You're still an independent thinker, and that's what we want more of. Yes, it's worth it to give people money, I do think. 100%. I mean, the only candidates that I've ever given money to, and just FYI, it was literally, I think, $10 per person, have been people outside of my state. And there's only 3 of them, by the way. One was Bernie Sanders. One was Ed Markey. And the other one was Cenk Uygur in California. So, having said that, I couldn't vote for those people, but I still gave them, $10 because, hey, that's all I could give at the time. I like you. I think you're great. You got a strong opponent, so let me give you what I can. So it's not worth it. Just because you can't vote for the person doesn't mean you can't give them a little bit of cash. Now, I wouldn't go overboard with it. I mean, just to be honest, because as you point out, like Lucas Kunce, who you're talking about here, great candidate. I like him too, by the way. But in this area, can he win? Like, am I just throwing my money away by giving it to this person out of state because I know I can't go and vote for them? You're not throwing it away. Now, there are some areas where people are throwing it away. Amy McGrath, who ran against Mitch McConnell, obviously, raised so much money. And it's money coming from New York. It's coming from, the Midwest. It's coming from California. It's coming from Oregon and Washington. And then, oh, wow, she actually got trampled, so the money didn't matter. That was throwing money away. You got to look at where you're giving the money, not just like who you're giving the money to, but you have to look at the area. Let's say this. If I were running for office right now in my district against Matt Gaetz, and I went out there and said, hey, everybody, give me your money. You may love me. I may be the best candidate you've ever seen. I would be. But it'd be a waste of money. I would have no chance in this area. This is a deep red district that has not voted for a Democrat in over 63 years. Okay? I'm not going to win. So your money would be wasted on me. But if I were in a swing district, your money might come in handy. So you have to weigh the pros and cons of that. Does this person have a chance? Because if they have a chance, given the demographics of their area, and that's where you actually should do your homework. Do your homework on the demographics, right? The number of registered Republicans versus the number of registered Democrats. The number of Republicans that showed up in the last election, the number of Democrats that showed up. All of those things matter. Look at all of that yourself for the individual that you want to donate money to if it's out of your state. Look at if they have a chance. I'm not even saying the polls. Okay, polls don't matter right now. Look at the demographics of their areas, political party affiliation, and voter turnout, and make your decision based on that. I think that's probably the smartest way to handle that situation. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low, low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.